Thank you. That was lovely, Maggie. Hi, thank you for joining us today. First, allow me to introduce my thesis partner, Xing. She's both a facilitator and a designer. With a background in business and sociology, her mission is to address social challenges by leveraging the synergies between commerce and art.
Thanks, Will. Will is a designer specializing in emerging technologies with a background as an analyst and a project manager. He is passionate about the interplay between technology and society, promoting equity and empower others.
And we are excited to tell you about Project CAN, supporting Chinese American nurses through their burnout challenges. Last October, we organized the Nursing Narrative, an art exhibition created in collaboration with New York Chinese American artists and Chinese American nurses with the goal of helping nurses express burnout, facilitate connections, and raise awareness about the challenges faced by our nursing community.
The art exhibition featured diverse artwork, workshops, and a nursing lecture for flourishing locals and high school students. It gained courage from several local media outlets. Nurses who visit the exhibition said they have never imagined their story could be showcased in this form.
So what is nurse burnout? Let's be honest. Sure, you might have heard about this issue, but it rarely receives the attention it deserves, let alone the burnout issue specifically faced by Chinese American nurses. Let's look at some numbers first. The U.S. nurse burnout rate seen in the research today is around 62%. An uncommon fact is that 1 in 5 nurses quits every year, and this will lead to a shortage of 500,000 nurses by 2025, placing a greater demands on the remaining nurses and creating a never-ending negative cycle. Chinese American nurses face even greater challenges. Asian hate has been on the rise, as we saw during the pandemic. They also face more workplace discrimination and handle additional struggles like language translation and the lack of culturally specific care. Chinese American health condition is also the lowest among New York's API community, heightening the needs for this group.
Chinese American nurses are a vital link in Chinese American community. By carrying this group, we aim to uplift the entire Chinese American community. We partner with the Chinese American Nurse Association, CANA, a non-profit organization established in 1993 by 3 Chinese American nurses in New York City, which focused on fostering a professional network and advocacy to enhance community healthcare service.
During our year-long collaboration, we began to deeply exploring the issue of nurse burnout. For quite some time, we struggled to find the solution. We're getting bogged down in our analysis when unexpectedly a quote from a young nurse in our interview record shook us. We are not angels, we are human. These 7 words speak volumes. They made us realize that nurses lack a platform to voice their concerns, and perhaps giving them a voice can make a difference.
That inspiration led us to use art to facilitate connection between Chinese American nurses and characters, raising public awareness through initiatives like Nursing Narrative Art Exhibition.
Well, the art exhibition was more successful than we imagined. We found that this approach was limited by its short-term focus and was externally approached. What we need are long-term self-sustaining solutions that empowers the community from within. So what did we do next, Jiang?
We returned to our analysis for new insights. Our comprehensive study on burnout among Chinese American nurses has revealed that the causes are complex and multifaceted.
So primarily burnout factors such as work-related burdens trigger secondary burnout factors, which are psychological concerns like insufficient recognition and lack of community support. These primary and secondary factors interact and reinforce each other, forming a detrimental cycle that we call the doom loop of burnout. These factors create an intriguing relationship in terms of urgency and how quickly to address them. So instead of looking for the solution, multiple solutions are needed. That inspires us to keep going. So we developed 2 approaches in collaboration with the Chinese American nurses.
On an individual level, we use art as a transformative tool for personal growth.
And secondly, on a collective scale, we enhance their strengths through innovative technology. First, we have art in caring. Utilizing theatrical healing to address burnout among Chinese American nurses enhances their inner strengths and fosters long-term resilience.
During the Nursing Narrative Art exhibition, we met members of the NYU Teach School Mandarin Drama Club who introduced us to theatrical healing. We found it an effective approach to address burnout among Chinese American nurses.
So theatrical healing focuses on individual stories and experience rather than acting, using drama techniques to provide psychological comfort and address complex emotions. This can alleviate burnout often missed in traditional mental care.
We hosted 3 theatrical healing workshops with Chinese American nurses, managing stress and emotional tension through role-playing, storytelling, and group interaction. During the workshops, one nurse shared a story of burnout from their workday, while other participants acted out various tasks from those stories, expressing their understanding of the nurse's inner thoughts. The storyteller stepped back to watch their own narrative as an observer.
Afterward, we sat down with the nurses who were moved to see their emotions expressed through performance, feeling understood, and more open. Stepping back helped them rediscover their motivation.
Those crumpled papers were arranged by participants before the theatrical healing workshop. The workshop smoothed out many of their emotional wrinkles. Theatrical healing demonstrates its effectiveness for managing personal mental health. However, its current form may not be suitable for every Chinese American nurse. Next, we will continue to enhance the workshop's outcome and accessibility for a broader reach.
And speaking of accessible and timely solutions, this is our second intervention. But before that, I would like to introduce you to Teresa, the chair of CANA. Through our collaboration with the nurse community, we discovered that most communication and networking depend on Teresa. Despite her best effort to help everyone, her capacity is limited, which can lead to nurses struggling to access community support and share resources efficiently. The resulting stresses are precisely what cause burnout.
Recognizing this, we saw the potential for technology to alleviate Teresa's burden and tackle nurse burnout by enhancing community connection and facilitating support.
Introducing technology in caring. Our second intervention is called Our second intervention is called GPT-CAN, which is a customized natural language processing model adapted from OpenAI's GPT. This will be specifically tailored for Chinese American nurses. To help you understand, OpenAI's GPT is AI that generates human-like text, while natural language processing, NLP, helps computers understand and process human language. GPT-CAN is an AI model that adapts GPT and NLP for Chinese American nurses. Essentially, GPT-CAN is a database that actively processes the information and knowledge shared within the community. It facilitates the flow of information and fosters interpersonal relationships among Chinese American nurses through both passive and active interactions. Currently, GPT-CAN hosts data from CANA group chats and members' personal information. As more data is gathered, it will expand to include timely job opportunities, upcoming events, and the latest industry updates. Now, GPT-CAN will be integrated into social platforms like WeChat and WhatsApp for better accessibility, enabling it to automatically update and facilitate social connections.
Oh, awesome. It's much like having your own Teresa.
That's right. So ultimately, GPT-CAN has the potential to transform communication within the Chinese American nurses community, from basic exchanges to a comprehensive platform for seamless knowledge sharing, thereby benefiting the entire community.
Feedback from our partner about GPT-Can has been positive, although its adoption still presents technological and usability challenge. We will continue to refine it with the nurses. Addressing the burnout issue faced by Chinese American nurses is crucial. Burnout affects everyone. It's a personal struggle and a broader community issue.
So, as we've seen with Project CAN, the challenges we faced are complex but not insurmountable. With creative thinking, doing, and stepping beyond traditional boundaries, we can find alternative solutions.
So let's not just care for our community.
Let's innovate, uplift, and most importantly, let's ensure no one, especially those who care for us, is left behind. Thank you.
Thank you.